anything, make sure that you're putting it in the chat. Quick announcement before we get going. We rolled out some local classes, Zoom classes that'll be specifically for the Easton Boulder location. So we had our first morning jiu-jitsu this morning at 6:30 a.m. I was surprised we had 13 people, which was rad. So again, you guys just continually impressing me every single day with how many people are willing to show up, spend some time together, and get training. So all that said, remember, 45 minutes. We're going to try to kind of shut everything out. We're going to try and focus, you know, whether it's on our screen, on our training, on each other, okay? And give yourself this 45 minutes. Focus on yourself a little bit. Kind of block everything out. Let's go feet together, hands together. Good wise. Starting with our warm-up, you guys. Nice and easy. Let's go jumping jacks, okay? And the idea here, I don't have my heels on the ground, right? I'm kind of bouncing. I'm waking my ankles up and my shoulders too. So I kind of bend my arms and try to go for range of motion on my shoulders, okay? Nice and easy. This first pass will be pretty mellow. It's gonna be 30-second segments. Good. In 6, 5, 4, we're gonna drop it into mountain climbers. 2, 1, hands under our shoulders, nice and strong. Okay, my ribs aren't down. I'm just going knee to elbow, okay? So right here, keep a little tension in your core and just a pace where you're starting to work your hips and you're starting to get loose, okay? 10 more seconds here, and then we're gonna hop back on our feet for some punches. 3, 2, 1, let's go on our feet, nice and loose. And I just want straight punches, and let's exaggerate, okay? I don't want the speed punches. I want you to feel your twist, watching my core. All right, let's go hooks. And where's the power? From twisting, from our core, from our hips. Uppercuts. That's it, you guys. So this first pass, we're kind of loosening up, okay? Now we're gonna go back to jumping jacks. Let's go a little bit quicker, okay? One more pass through that same series we just did, okay? Good. Let's get our heart rates up. Make sure we're breathing. Pick it up, 15 more seconds here. Good. Bounce, bounce, bounce. 7 more seconds. Get ready for mountain climbers. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. My hands are directly under my shoulders, okay? I don't droop my hips, keeping everything nice and tight. Drive, drive. Good. About 10 more seconds, let's go. That's it, you guys. 3, 2, 1, on your feet, straight punches, let's go quick. Hush, hush, hush. Focus on your breath too, be in control. Hooks, hush, 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 hush. Twist, don't just use your arms. Let's go. Hush, 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 hush. Uppercut, shoe shine. Remember from 2 weeks ago, we're using our body. We're not juggling, right? Good. Drive through my feet, and time. Take a couple deep breaths. Those of you outdoor, get that nice fresh air. I'm jealous. I have the door open, but it's not the same. Okay, let's do a little bit of dynamic movement, okay? Starting with the hips. We're working on knees this week. Really, this can be hard on my hips, so let's make sure we're nice and loose. So first one, nice and easy. Knee hug into my chest. Slowly pull. I'm gonna let it drop, but I control it, okay? So when I drop, don't let your leg go. Focus on waking up the joint and the soft tissue. So in, out, drop it, slow. Okay, 3 each side. 2, 2. Good. And you're activating the muscle on the way down, right? You're kind of catching it. Boom. In. Good. Okay. let's get our step and twist. Definitely gonna be throwing a lot of punches today as well. Okay, so let's just go twisting stationary. Okay, just right here, 10 each side, 20 total. You can just count it out. A little more rotation towards the end. As I start to get more loose, and we're focusing on your T-spine, okay? That upper thoracic region of your back, where we take a lot of abuse from punching. Good. Once you get your 20, let's have feet up, just back and forth, left to right. Okay, toe touches, 10 total. And again, I start low, right? I kind of go up here, and I gradually just kind of increase my range of motion, but nothing crazy right off the bat, okay? 10 total. Nice, Isaac. Good. And balance, balance. Once you've got your 10 there, we're going down. Dorsiflexing our feet, toe touch, side to side, 10 total, okay? 3, 4, I come all the way up, all the way down. I'm waking everything up, right? Especially in the morning, I really need to make sure my body is ready to take a little bit of some punishment, right? Good. Okay, once you've got your 10, just gonna do a few more. Okay, let's do our inchworms. So for this one, have a little bit of space. So I let my hands come down, and I bend my legs as I come down. Support yourself. Walking my hands out. I wanna go to cobra, shoulders back, hips touch the ground. I push back to downward dog, and I'm jacking my hip as high as I can to the ceiling, okay? So I want a lot of hip motion when we do this. So 1, 2, heel on the ground, hip goes up. Drive through that heel. Let's get 4 total inchworms. Take your time on this one. When you're ready, let's pop up. Good. Okay, this one hits a lot. Hits my shoulders, my hips, my neck, my back. Okay, take your time with it. Make sure you're feeling good. When you're done, we're jumping jacks while we're waiting for our teammates to finish, just to keep ourselves warm. Nice. I gotta turn the music up. What's happening here? Good, okay. On your feet. Okay, give it a little shake. Make sure we're feeling loose. The old Conor McGregor, let the arms go. Very good, okay? So, let's get into our group shadow boxing, which everybody, right, we don't have any first-time students. We'll move a little bit quicker, but it's very important that we're always doing a little bit of time focusing our technique. Whether I'm shadow boxing for 10 minutes before sparring, okay? Whether I'm doing a workout on the bag, always get my mind right by kind of framing what I'm about to be doing. So, in my stance, I'm nice and square, okay? That's our Easton branded Muay Thai shorts. They all say square up, right? It makes it pretty easy. So I'm nice and squared up, feet shoulder width apart. I go a little bit wider. If you guys notice, my shoulders are probably here, okay? So I do notice some balance problems with some of our fighters that stay a little narrow. If you feel a little more balance, okay, as long as you can still pick your checks up, it's okay to go a little wider. My chin is down, my hands are up, but notice, I'm relaxed. That's why we see these little circles, okay? It just keeps my shoulders loose. Chin down, looking through my brow. Let's just get moving right off the bat, okay? So follow along, let's go forward, forward, back, back. I want you to pick your feet up. Let's not be dragging them right now, okay? Forward, forward, bop, bop. Hear my feet, back, back. Good, okay? So let's go to my left. You should be your right, and right. Good, right, right. Opposite way, let's go left, left, left. Good, forward, right, back, left, back, right, forward. Beautiful job, everybody. We're gonna do 10 push-ups, but I want your arms close to your body, okay? So right here, whether you do them on your knees or on your feet, 10, okay? Let's go. Once you got your 10, on your feet, and we're waiting for everyone to finish. Okay. Good. And part of this, right, if you guys finish, just be in your stance, okay? Play with your weight, right? Just simple. There's a lot of simple stuff you can do. Sometimes I'll just sit, step, step, step. Good, okay? Working our punches. That's all stuff you guys can be doing in between. Combo 1, snap your jab, straight out, straight back, opposite hand stays up. When I say 1, let's see it in my stance. 1, good, and look, back to rhythm. 1, good, my feet, little marching. 1, 1, add our cross to make it 2, jab cross, ready, 2, Guys, pick an imaginary target in front of you where both punches land. One thing that happens on pads, people get used to putting their jab and their cross somewhere else. Pick a spot and hit it. Ready? 2, Good, that's better. 2, right in front of you. 2, 2, add your lead hook. Okay, remember, I don't like to turn too much on my hook, but you definitely can, okay? But I like to just whip my shoulder a little bit more, okay? So we'll go jab, cross, hook. Ready? 3, Good. 3, Nice, Aaron. 3, Very good, Sachi. That hook's looking good. 3, Good. 3, Okay, for our 4, let's go rear uppercut. So our jab cross is set it up. I'm gonna sit down my weight a little bit more on my hook and my uppercut. So right, boom, boom, watch my legs, ha, ha. Okay, get into your quads, ready? This will be our 4 count, jab, cross, hook, up, ready? 4, Good. When I hit my uppercut, I try to put my head on the same level. That should be a good guide for you, okay? 4, 4, Okay, let's add our knee, because I think the best way to work on my balance for the knee is shadow boxing. Okay, so when we knee on our rear side, I point my toe, ankle, I'm trying to get to my butt. I want to make this whole part of my leg into a spear, okay? As I do that, I'm pushing up on the ball of my foot, and I'm driving my hips. So with my arms, some coaches might have you swing this arm all the way down. That's okay. The way that I do it, I just think like I have a big steering wheel, and I'm turning to that side, okay? Careful when I'm doing that, I'm not turning against it the wrong way, okay? I'm driving my hips. Another way is just like I'm pulling straight down, okay? So when I say knee, let's hit that rear knee and go back to our stance. We're pulling all the way back. Find your range. Ready? Knee. That heel's got to be really off the ground when we knee. That's going to be the biggest thing I focus on. Too many people knee flat-footed. Ready? Knee. I exhale. Knee. 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 Hey, same thing, opposite side. We're just going to go switch knee. So when we shadow box this, we're going to go switch, knee, and I'm just going to step right through to my stance, okay? On the bag, if we hit our switch knee, right, since the bag doesn't move, I have to step. When we shadow box, switch, knee, step straight through, okay? Ready, this is switch knee, ready? Switch knee, hush, good. Switch knee, same thing with my arms. I don't like to swing too much because we're in punching range, right? Switch knee, hush, good, one more. Switch knee, hush, good, okay, let's put it together. We have 1 through 4, my knee, my switch knee, and my movement in my stance. Find your rhythm. Once I see rhythm, we'll go forward, 1, knee, that's your rear knee. I'll say switch knee for the lead. Back, 2, switch knee. Good, and just step through. Left, 3, hush, 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 knee, hush, knee, hush, forward, 4, hush, 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 switch knee, hush, 1, hush, 2, hush, hush, back, forward, back, 4, hush, 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 breathe on every punch, knee, hush, switch knee, hush, knee, hush, switch knee. Beautiful, everybody in place, okay? Hands together like the butterfly grip, okay? I'm going right here. I'm gonna be tall. I'm gonna go skip, pull to a knee. Hands come out. Skip, pull to a knee. So we're imagining I have someone in the plum. If you guys know the Running Man, the dance move, you can do skip knees. Let's go. 30 seconds, skip knee shadow right here. Let's go together. Let's go. 20 seconds. Drive those hips. I'm thrusting. 10 seconds. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. In a plank on your hands. Right here. Everybody. Shoulder taps. Side to side. Don't let your body move. Okay? Pick one hand up. My body stays stationary. 20 seconds. Slow. It's easy to do this one fast. Go slow. 10 seconds. 10 seconds, then you can grab water. Let's go. Finish. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Quick sip of water. Gloves, arm. Knuckles up, everybody. Pow, 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 pow. Woo! All right. Very good. Let's try and get back in the next 10, 20 seconds. That just means more work on the back. Guys, as you're putting your gloves on, I want to give you just a little tool that really helped my knees. For those of us, Farang, as they call us, that go to Thailand to get to train, like Coach Tien and myself, they give you a lot of good details, but the language barrier sometimes doesn't allow for you to get to the intricate details. So one of my favorite coaches, his name is Damian Trainer. You might hear Coach Sean talk about him and things. He has this simple drill where all he's doing, he takes his left hand, touching his right knee pit, and as he does that, he goes on the ball of his foot. You'll feel your shoulder and your hip go forward together. That's where I want you to focus what that feels like. A lot of people will twist against it and not use their shoulder, okay? So I'm pushing, right, here's the difference. Here's kind of the twist. See where my upper body's going this way and my knee's going here? I want this shoulder and this hip to go together. So before knees, I just kind of, on the ball, whoop, and this takes some balance. First time I tried it, it was weird, but this will really help you get that hip and shoulder connection. Something you can play with on your own, okay? Okay, so let's get into it. For those of us without a bag, again, the knees is one of my favorite things to shadow, where I can find my range and be able to come back to balance. But what we're gonna do, okay, first half of the round, I'm gonna go combo 1. I hit my jab. As I'm retracting my jab, we're just gonna touch the rear knee to the body. For those of you with the back, measure where your sternum would be on the back, okay? Measure your distance so you're not scraping your knee up the back. It should be a lot like a punch, bang, okay? Spearing in. So first minute, combo 1, rear knee. Second minute, we'll go combo 3. Jab, cross, hook, rear knee, okay? Simple, focus on that knee. Any questions? All right, you can put it in the chat, but let's get after it on 3. 1, 2, 3, hop. Just combo 1 to rear knee right now. That's all I want. You can watch me on a few. As my jab is retracting, my knee goes. Good. Right, the jab is just kind of to get their attention upstairs so we can drive the knee to the body. So the jab, I'm just kind of touching it. Bang, bang. The knee is the power. Good. Okay, I want another jab after your knee. So we're gonna go jab, rear knee, jab again to control the center. Hush, hush. Okay, if we're shadow boxing, I want lots of movement. Hush, hush, hush. One, knee, one. One, knee, one. Okay, let's go combo 3. Jab, cross, hook. Rear knee, jab to finish it off. Jab, cross, hook. Rear knee, jab. Let's go. Very nice, Mo. Good, Dave. Yes, reset with that jab. That's beautiful. Arlie, that looks really nice. Yes. Brandon, you're working footwork now in between, right? So you're visualizing after that knee, what's your escape? Fill the middle. Nice, Becky. Let's see it. Good. Bang. Good. Beautiful. That's it, Patricia. Nice knee. Oh, yes. That knee looks beautiful. Guys, I want a jab after your knee still to reset the distance. Jab, cross, hook, knee, jab. 3 seconds, finish. Time. Everybody on your elbows. If you have a harder surface, just on your hands, that's okay. Okay, we're gonna do plank jacks though, okay? I'm gonna try here. If you can, go on your elbows. That's where I want them. Don't let my hips fall while I'm jumping out. Keep your core tight. 10 seconds. Time on your feet. Let's go, let's go. Okay. So we did combos 1 and 3, setting up our rear knee. Let's switch and let's use combos 2 and 4 to set up our switch knee. Okay. So again, with the switch knee, what equipment I have is going to determine how I finish this drill. If I was in a fight and I landed a knee, a switch knee, okay, boom, and my opponent took a step backwards, if I hit the knee, step into that space that I drove them out of, that is looked as very high scoring in Muay Thai, because not only am I landing a hard strike, I'm taking away their space. So when I shadow, I imagine, boom, and then I'm dropping down. Okay, rather than switch, knee, step, step. Now on the bag, it's fixed to a chain. It's not going anywhere. It might swing, but it's gonna come right back. So that's okay. I'll go switch knee, and I can step back, okay? So just kind of a variation of how we're gonna do it. Okay, combo 2, switch knee for the first minute. After I step back, keep the jab, okay? That's the idea. I score, somebody comes back on, I fill the middle so they can't walk straight back. Okay, second half of the round, we'll go combo 4, switch knee, jab. So right now, combo 2, jab cross, switch knee, jab to reset the distance. On 3, let's go. 1, 2, 3, hush, hit it. 2 minutes, combo 2, switch knee, jab, okay? The jab is very important to me, you guys. I put on the house music today, so we gotta be grooving. Jab cross, knee, jab. Jab cross, knee, jab. On the back. Jab cross, knee, jab. Jab cross, knee, jab. Once my back foot is set. Nice, Xander. Xander rocking the Mets flag too. Always representing. Beautiful, Coach Tien. Guys, I'm seeing too many people flat-footed. We're focusing on a lot of details, but don't forget, when I knee, I have to be on the ball of my foot. I'm telling you guys, they would scream at me in Thailand if I didn't do that. Okay, let's go. Okay, I want combo 4. So, jab, cross, hook, long uppercut, switch knee, jab. 4, knee, jab. 1 minute, 4 punches, switch knee, fill the middle again. Right, this is kind of more advanced concepts, but everybody today I know can crush. Let's go. 30 seconds. Hey, let's get our reps in. We should be warm. 15 seconds, you guys. Let me see it, Mr. Richard Seals. Jab, cross, hook, up, switch. Beautiful. Yes. Good. Let's go. Let's go. Nice, Steven. Good, B. Very nice. And time. Give me jumping jacks for your rest. That's it. Good. 20 more seconds. Okay. Everybody should start to feel loose. My feet, my ankles should be starting to wake up. 10 more seconds. Good. All the way, all the way. Nobody stop right now. I should take my own advice. 3, 2, 1. Time. Quick sip of water. Let's try not to take more than 30 seconds. Jazz hands since you can't hear me. Boom, 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 boom. Beautiful. Woo. All right. So now that once we get everybody back, we'll start, but just a little kind of piece with this is the knee is something I can develop power. That's something I found that's a very natural motion with our hips. People add a lot of power right off the bat, okay? But once we get that power, it's about little small things, right? It's about making sure I'm hitting with the tip of my knee, right? That bone. It's about making sure I'm digging my hips in, okay? It becomes about accuracy as much. I took a seminar one time and they had us in the clinch, just kind of chill, and it looked like he went like that. So like he just lifted his knee, and where he touched me on my body, I dropped. It was very eye-opening for me. So no matter how powerful our knees are, if we're hitting with like the big meat of the leg, it's not gonna do that much damage, okay? So accuracy, just as important. Let's look at a little tweak to the straight knee that we've been working on, okay? What we were doing was called the long or the straight knee. Now, we're gonna work a round knee. So the path of my straight knee, right? Straight. The round knee, I'm kind of changing the angle. So this is not a barn door knee. I'm still hitting with the tip of my knee here, right? I imagine if I had my gloves stacked up right here, I couldn't just knee through it. It's like I'm up and over, okay? So now we can learn how to change the angle of our knees to hit the openings, right? So if you guys know how to round kick, one way to think about it is I'm throwing my round kick, but with my knee, okay? Another way, think up and over, but notice I'm still on the balls of my feet and I'm still balanced, okay? So now we're gonna mix it up a little bit. We're gonna work on our rear round knee for this round. So nice and simple, we're gonna go cross hook, round knee, easy, okay? Cross, hook, round knee. Once my back foot gets set, jab, cross, okay? I'm big on scoring and following up immediately, okay? So cross, hook, rear round knee, jab, cross to reset the distance. That's the only combo I want for now. We might add on a little bit, but let's work that round knee, okay? Cross hook, rear round knee, jab, cross. Whether I'm shadow boxing or on the back, this one's the same. Let's get to work on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, let's go. Cross, hook, round knee, jab, cross. Good. Cross hook, round knee, jab cross. Nice, Isaac. Solid, good rhythm. Let's see it, Aaron and Adam. Yeah. Jab cross to finish. Cross hook, round knee, jab cross. Combo 2 at the end. There we go. Nice, Sachi. Drive that cross. That last cross is just as important. Yes. Twist. Good. Let's see it, Mo. Cross hook, knee, pop, pop. Yes. That's the rhythm. As soon as my back foot touches the ground, I'm hitting my jab cross. Beautiful, C-Stone. Perfect. Nice, Shandy. See it, John. Nice, Becky. Work that balance. Yes. Yes. I would not want to be a student that messed with Becky Roetto. I want to say that right now. I used to be one time in my life. Let's go. Let's go, you guys. Let me see it, Steven. Cross hook, knee, jab, cross, pop, pop. Good. Okay, 30 seconds. Let's just go hook, cross, hook now. Instead of cross hook, hook, cross, hook, rear round knee, jab, cross. Just add one more hook. Hush, 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 hush. Hush, 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 hush. Let's go. 10 seconds. Hook, cross, hook, rear round knee, jab, cross. Let's go, let's go. Time. On our backs, jackknife. So, knee to elbow, and then flat. Elbow, flat. Elbow, flat. Engage your core. Opposite hand goes to my head. I try to touch my back, then I come back up. 10 seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. On your feet, on your feet. Okay, so same mechanics. Now working our switch knee. Okay, switch round knee. Again, one thing here, guys, we can talk about the switch a little bit. Okay, I don't want to telegraph. Okay, one of the things I see with the switch, some people will like take like an actual jump. Okay, which if I see somebody do that, I'm just going to start backing up because I know something's happening. I might not know what, okay, but you're giving it away. So when we switch, as opposed to when we step, okay, I am going to shuffle my feet on the ground. You can, I don't think you can hear it, but there's a little sound, okay? It should be quick, right? All I'm doing is I'm using that motion to power up, okay? I switch and I drive like I'm jumping on a trampoline, boom, okay? That's what I want you to focus on the switch. It shouldn't be this big motion. Now I've killed my momentum, right? Use the switch, bang, to drive that knee. All right, so now let's flip it. Just like we have been, we're gonna go hook, cross, switch, round knee instead of cross, hook, rear, okay? So, hook, this hook can be long. I don't have to be that power hook nice and close. So hook, cross, switch, round knee, just step back, okay? I'm gonna leave it up to you, but I want one follow-up attack. So after I go switch, round knee, whether I kick, whether I tip, okay, whether I punch, I want one single follow-up strike. So using what we're working on and then finding what you like to continue on the attack, okay? One more time, hook, cross, switch, round knee, back out at range, any single attack that you want, all right? On 3, ready? 1, 2, 3, all right, let's go. Okay, hook, cross. Okay, same thing, shadowing. Hook, cross, switch, round knee, follow up. Hook, cross, switch, round knee, follow up. Let's go. Okay, I want this to be a heavy repetition round. We're gonna have a fun one next. Now let's crush those fundamentals. Okay, let's go. I hope you guys can hear the house music too. Let's go. Good. Sync it up. Okay? Let's use each other. Every time I get tired, I take a look up and I see 25 other people working with me. It's a good reminder. Move your butts. Let's go. Let's go. That's 1 minute down. Okay, let's add a little more speed and power. Okay, imagine you using this combo. You have someone hurt. Finish the fight right here. Okay, finish the fight. What are your intentions? Okay, hush, 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 hush. Let's go. Let it flow. Just let it out, you guys. Whatever flows, whatever you feel, let it happen. Don't force it right now. Let's go. Guys, we got 30 seconds. 30 lousy seconds is all we got. We can do anything for 30 seconds. Hush, 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 hush. Hush, 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 hush. Let's go, 15 seconds. Rep. Let's go. Hush, 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 hush. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Quick sip of water. This is your one round with no calisthenics. Feel it. Hashtag feel it. Everyone should be awake right now. You know how many people are just sitting at home right now where you guys are just crushing? That's right, Shandy. I see you. Woo. Okay. So, I did say that this was going to be a fun one, but it is tiring. This is going to be a burner on our legs. So, those of you that were here with me, was it last week for teams? Okay. At the end, we worked on Sanchai or scissor tee, okay, or bicycle, where we fake the lead to throw our rear. Okay. We're going to use that same motion to set up what we call the bicycle knee. Again, this looks flashy, but once you figure it out, it's very fundamental. This was a movement I remember testing for my yellow belt in karate when I was young with my Bruce Lee headband. I had to do hop, hop, fake, and then do the crane kick. So, long story short, I know you guys can do it, okay? If I could bust that out when I was 7, I know you guys can do it right now. So, what we're gonna do, use the teeth again. I don't even need gloves this round, okay? My teeth. Now I'm threatening with my lead leg, but as I lift this up, I'm gonna scissor, and I'm gonna knee with my rear side, okay? So again, it's like that scissor motion, a bicycle kick in soccer, okay? Teeth, bicycle. So I'm covering distance. I don't want to jump up. I want to jump forward. Okay? We're going to do a minute on both sides. So next round, we'll go rear teep. Okay? Lift my rear to set up my lead bicycle knee. Bang, 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 bang. Okay? So it's fun, but it's energy expansive. To pull off the flashy stuff, we've got to be in really good shape, okay? But if I have these in my back pocket, it opens up so much. So this is going to be our last round. I want you to listen, though. During this round, I might yell 20 jumping jacks, 10 push-ups, and different things. Be ready to drop whatever you're doing. One more time. First minute, lead teep, rear bicycle knee. Second minute, rear teep, lead bicycle knee. I will tell you when to switch. In your stance, let's get ready. Lead teep to rear bicycle. Listen for me in between. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Let's go. Teep, hush, bicycle. Teep, bicycle. Let's move. Teep, hush, bicycle. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. push-ups, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back to work. That's 30 seconds down. Let's go, you guys, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good, back on your feet, teep, bicycle knee. 15 jumping jacks, go, speed, speed. Quick, 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 let's go. All right, to our rear side, or lead side, I want rear teep, lead bicycle. Rear teep, lead bicycle, let's go. Hush. Hush. If you can jump up to the head, do it. Hush. Hush. Nice. 4 push-ups, go. Let's go. Beautiful. Feel it. Guys, we got 30 seconds. Last push together, use each other. Hush. 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 12 seconds, let's go. 10, 9, pick it up. 8, come on you guys, let's work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Everybody stop in your stance. Skip knees, let's go. Let's go, let's go. 20 seconds. Last thing, I promise, let's go. 5, 4, 3, finish, 2, 1. Hands up, you guys. Let's take a couple deep breaths. Woo! Holy cow. If you have some space, walk it out, quick sip of water. Let's take about 20 seconds. Put your gloves off to the side, bring it back. We're gonna end class. Give yourselves a hand real quick, okay? Beautiful, yes. Whew. Okay, gloves off, quick sip of water. Let's bring it back. Let me turn our music off and we'll close out together. Ooh, all right, how are we feeling? It's solid. Endorphins, right? I might be out of breath, but I'm happy. That's a trade-off. Great job today, okay? So like I was saying, I kind of taught more of an advanced level bag class today with, as far as the techniques weren't that advanced, but what we were focusing on was a little more like we needed to understand the fundamentals of our knees in order to focus in on those key concepts, right? The balance, the pushing the hip and the shoulder together, making sure I'm hitting with the tip of my knee. These are all things when you guys start to get up, and not that any of you will ever have to fight, okay? But I think it's good to know, for those of you, you get up to green, blue, to spar a little bit, right? Technical sparring, but to understand, what we're teaching actually works against somebody who's trained. And also, it's just good to feel kind of the next level of the application of our techniques. But that was beautiful. Guys, really good job. I could tell it's hard, a lot of us, especially at this time at 10. There's a lot of distractions, but you guys do such a good job of giving me that focus for 45 minutes and allowing all of us to kind of feed that same collective energy. The first couple, we had to kind of find it, but I feel like now our energy of the classes, right, it feels almost like we're just back in class, banging it out as always. So that was awesome. Way to work. Guys, as I mentioned earlier, for those of you at different academies, each academy has rolled out a couple classes, Zoom classes by academy only. So we started, we have some adult jiu-jitsu in the mornings, Tuesday, Thursday in Boulder. We have kids jiu-jitsu Tuesday, Thursday at 3 o'clock for the Boulder school. And then we have Thursday, Saturday, Jiu-Jitsu Adult Fundamentals, and a Saturday 11 a.m. Kids Muay Thai. So for those, sometimes the kids especially might not want to jump in with all these new people and everything. So 3 o'clock today for Kids Tigers Jiu-Jitsu, and keep your eyes peeled. There's so much content out there between our Zoom classes, the online resources and everything. Make sure you guys are taking advantage of that. I hope everybody has been doing at least a little bit where they can kind of not get inundated through all the media and the news. I've been saying earlier, I have an NPR cutoff time where it's just not even good to listen after like 30 minutes, because then that's when the gears start turning. But thank you guys for allowing me to get away from it and do something that I think collectively we all love together, which just feels so good. Beautiful work. Feet together, hands together. Good wise, say cup kun cup. We're gonna hang out for a little bit. We'll unmute you guys.